everybody, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon, and me, Banshee, and it's me, Banshee, for my Material Matters segment, your weekly tarot keys to success in business, education, and finance. Welcome to the show, Hey, what about those job numbers this week? Exceeded everybody's expectations. You know, I know some of us may still be out of work, looking for work, maybe looking for better paying work, but hang in there. I think things are shifting and changing. I don't know if we're going to have a recession or if we are totally in a recession like they say, but I do think things are looking up. And ironically enough, when that job number came out, our card of the day that day was the Ace of Pentacles, the beginning of better financial times. So maybe, you know, there was a collective reason beyond just everybody's everyday lives why we pulled that card. So let's hope that things are now turning around and on the upswing. All right, so I'm going to pick from our Auspicious Symbols deck again, the one I've been using for this month. And there it is, Auspicious Symbols. It's a US Games deck. I really like it, and it's basically about health and fortune, luck. Let's see what we get today for the collective. Woohoo! We have the lucky clover. How awesome is that? Love four-leaf clovers. Find the lucky four-leaf clover and know that good luck is on your side. Man, I was just talking about things being on the upswing. That certainly is a good sign. It's number 22, number 22. I almost turned to that page. 22. The message of the four-leaf clover. The lucky clover springs up in your path to signify that the energy of luck is present for you. Make a wish. What have you been hoping for? When the wheel of luck turns in your favor, like finding the one four-leaf clover among hundreds, anything is possible. This message is inviting you to view yourself now in the right place at the right time to ask the universe for what you desire. As you do, visualize your desire fully with all the details. Keep the faith. Luck has the power to turn situations around, and with that, anything is possible. Take note of seeing clovers in nature or as symbols through art, media, or fashion as a sign that luck is now on your side. Be proactive in utilizing luck in your personal manifesting and protection. So, you know, that's really a great idea. You know, if you're going for a walk outdoors, hey, sit in the grass for a while in a park. Look down at the clover. See if you can find a four-leaf clover. Whoa, I would say whoa to that. So good luck. I hope everybody feels that vibe this week and it comes through for you. All right, that's what I have for the collective. Hey, we're off to a good start. Let's hope that's a good harbinger for our readings for the week ahead. We'll see. But first, some astrological information for everybody for this week. Of course, this reading is good for the week ahead, starting today, August 7th through August 13th. The moon will be in Sagittarius on August 7th, transiting all the way to Pisces on August 13th. Venus is in Leo on August 11th, excuse me, and that very same day, the full moon is in Aquarius, August 11th. Full moon. Okay, why don't we get this show on the road with our friends, the air signs? All right. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, this reading is for you for the week ahead. Let's not let that cash fly out of our hands this week. Okay. Hey, air signs. Talk about a harbinger of good luck. You have the Fool. The Fool upright. How awesome is that? This is a great time to take a... Whoops. It must be the fan that's on. Didn't think about that. The Fool is upright. You're ready to take that risk, take that chance, take that gamble, and take a leap of faith and see where it lands you. Trust the universe. Oh dear. Trust this might be a problem. Trust the universe has your back. Thank you, producer. Trust the universe has your back, will guide you safely to land firmly on solid ground. Take a chance, take a risk in your endeavors, whatever they may be. You know, got an out-of-the-box idea for a school assignment? Go for it. You know, the universe might be telling you it's time to take a risk, take a chance. Maybe your professor will think it's very daring of you. Whatever the case may be, going for a job, going for a new investment, trying to find some other places to put your money, go for it. Uh-oh! Da-da-da-da! But how best can you prepare for that focus? Okay, I think what this is saying, it's interesting because it's the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and I just said, air signs, that we had the Ace of Pentacles upright on Friday. So what this might mean is that I feel that the best way you can prepare for this focus is to learn from your past mistakes, your past setbacks. This is not necessarily what's happening because you take the risk. This is how you're preparing for that risk. So it is saying, before you jump off that ledge, just a little bit before you jump off that ledge, why don't you look at some of your missteps in the past to make sure you aren't going to repeat them as you take that fall downward. The universe may have your back, but you know, you really ought to watch your own back as well and just make sure you're not repeating the same mistakes twice. I think that's why we've got that card there, air signs. All right, so what about people this week? Wow, hey, it's the lawnmower boy. It's the Knight of Pentacles. He's cutting that grass, cutting that clover. Oh, no. No, actually, this is very good. As you know, the Knight of Pentacles is saying, we're here to support you. We want to move this forward. We want to move. Your risk sounds intriguing and maybe worth our while to pursue this with you, to support you through this. So I think they're going to lend their support, give you a helping hand, and try to make things work and bring home the money or the success. So will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for the air signs? Well, how about we end with kind of an airy card? We have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is upright. Woohoo. I think by week's end, you're going to be networking, you're going to be communicating, you're going to be moving things forward. There's going to be a lot of chatter, I feel. And also make sure that you make your intent clear to those that you are working with, you know, to those who maybe you need support from, whether it's financial backing. Make sure they understand what it is and why they should buy in on this risk that you're willing to take. But you know what? It all looks good. It looks like you have the ability to do that. So good luck with that. Let's look at it again. Let's say here that, some of your past mistakes, you need to really look at them and learn from them and make sure as you take this leap of faith, take this risk, this chance, this gamble on something new, maybe something you've never tried before, but that you aren't using some old patterns of behavior that haven't worked for you in the past. People around you, they're all in. They're ready to buy in on this. They maybe are very intrigued by this idea and could see where there could be some positive results coming in for them as well as you. So really communicate effectively. It shows by weekend. I think by week's end, you are still processing and working through this. But I believe by week's end at least, you will find that you have buy-in on this. People are supporting you. And so you are going to be advancing this forward. I don't know if you're going to see financial positive results by week's end, but what you are going to see is the support around you, whether it's from your customers, whether it's from the people who are, providing financial backing for this or just doing the legwork. There is definitely support for what you're trying to do and accomplish. So good luck with that, air signs. All right. Hey, fire. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This reading's for you for the week ahead. For me too. Let's hope the markets or your business is hot, hot, hot. One more shuffle for my friends, the fire signs. Let's see what the week ahead brings us. Your focus for the week ahead is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is upright. How awesome. That means some good news is coming in. That means there's some good news about, maybe getting some financial backing for something you've wanted to do. Some good news for you career seekers out there. For those of you looking for jobs, you might be getting called back for an interview. You might actually be getting an offer, So maybe you're going to have, to decide and have a conversation about salary. Woohoo! And so this looks really, really promising. Good news is the focus and what you're going to do with and about it. So how best can you prepare for that focus? Well, we have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is reversed, which is no big hairy deal to me. And shouldn't be to you either, fire signs. The Four of Wands reversed is talking about maybe tending to the little minuscule details of whatever this is. I talked about salary, maybe asking questions, more pointed questions about the benefits, salaries. If you're looking for a job, if you're investing your money in something new, make sure, before you sign on that dotted line that you understand everything you're getting involved with. Real estate deal, same thing. Make sure you understand the finer points. You look towards the details. Sometimes this card indicates just looking at the small, sometimes things that might escape our notice, otherwise. And I think when it's combined with this card, it's saying, yeah, this news that's coming in, look at what it really means for you. Look at this in more detail. So what about people this week? Would there be cooperation or conflict? It's really interesting. In the last reading, we had 2 pentacles. And in this reading, we have 3 wands, fire signs. Talk about the fire energy this month. You have the King of Wands. So I feel here that somebody out there, whether it's a teacher, whether it's a counselor, whether it's one of your financial backers or advisors, whether it is somebody with more knowledge in your own field, there's somebody you can rely on to really give you some great advice here. So maybe, before making this decision on the good news coming in, you may want to consult Consult with somebody who has a little bit more knowledge and wisdom than you to see if, following up on this good news is the right thing to do. But, I always say, if it's good news, why wouldn't you want to follow up on it? So, I'm just saying, there's somebody out there who can really be a trusted advisor and steer you in the right direction. So ultimately, wow, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all? I get excited when I see things like this. It is another wand card, and it's the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is reversed. So I think by week's end, you're going to be feeling like your stress and your burdens are easing. Some great weight has been lifted off your shoulders, and you are able to move ahead now with a feeling of being, carefree, happy-go-lucky, just a whole lot less stress and a whole lot less tension that you will be experiencing. Wow, that's so awesome. This is just another really good reading. So let's take a look at this again, fire signs. You've got new opportunity coming to you this week. Something probably growthful or something inspiring, something that will make you feel really enthusiastic about life again, your career, your financial affairs, whether it's a new investment, whether it's a business opportunity. It is something that is really great news to hear. Now it's just a matter of attending to the finer points of it, the details, and make sure you understand all of the ramifications before you head off on this merry journey. And there is somebody in your sphere that is going to be able to help you with this. Will offer you some sound advice, give you the information that you need to move forward. And ultimately, by week's end, you are just in a lot better place. You just feel the tensions melting away, any stress or overwork or burdens you've been feeling. If it was an old job wearing you down, maybe you have decided to accept an offer and let that puppy go. Let that job go that's been doing you no good. So hey, fire signs, good luck with that. I like it. Look at all that fire energy. It's just awesome. Okay, water. Let's see what the tide's bringing in for you, huh? All right. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This reading is for you for the week ahead. I hope I don't have to rain on your parade. Let's see, some positive cards keep flowing here. All right. A repeat card. Hey, water, you're focused for the week ahead. It's the Fool. The Fool is upright, just like for the air signs. So, hey, what can I say? It looks like this is an opportune time to maybe take a risk. Maybe you realize, the economy is not looking as bad as, many people have been saying, and there could be a lot of reasons for that, political or factual. I mean, we really don't know, but it just seems like things are going up. And so maybe this is the time for you to take that risk, take that gamble, take that move you've been hesitating perhaps to make. It's time to just take that step off the ledge, and as I've told the air signs, trust the universe to have your back. So how best can you prepare for that focus? How about with the watery Page of Cups? We've been getting a lot of pages in this reading, I've noticed. We have the Page of Swords, we've had the Page of Wands, and now we have the Page of Cups for water signs. And it's interesting that we got each of those, I believe, in each of their elements reading. Very interesting. So for you, the best way to prepare for this focus is, hey, think outside the box, use your imagination, dream big. This is a time to dream big, and bring those ideas down to earth. So in other words, your head's been up in the clouds, but it's time to take that leap off the ledge, come back down to earth, and bring those dreams and inspirations you have into reality. You maybe have some out-of-the-box ideas on how to change processes or procedures at work. You may just have some great ideas as to where to invest your money now, what your next move should be in this new, in the way the economy is looking right now. So whatever the case may be, use your imagination and your intuition. Allow them to guide you. You might get messages that will tell you it's time to move in a certain direction. What about people this week? Well, here's the first difficult card in the batch, and it's a doozy, is the Ten of Swords. So what about people this week? Well, I would be careful. Some people, they get a little bit jealous when things are going well. They maybe want to rain on your parade a little bit. So I would just be careful in your dealings with others that, somebody is not trying to sabotage the good things you're trying to do, the maneuvers that you're trying to make. Maybe, because you've gotten a lot of kudos for the ideas you are presenting to bosses, etc., somebody in the workplace is jealous. I have a feeling for some reason in this case this is smacking of a little bit of office politics. And if you don't work with others, you have a partner or you have some advisors or investors, make sure that they really have your back on this. Make sure they have your back and they are not stabbing you in the back. So ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all? I feel that you are on your way, water signs. The world is here. The world is upright. And it is saying that, when all is said and done, by week's end, you will be on your way to success. You can just see you are close now. But the situation is, it's not yet finished. So don't expect results from whatever you are setting in motion this week to manifest, rewards by week's end. But you can feel it. You can feel it's coming and that your risk will pay off ultimately. So let's take a look at this again. I see here with the Fool and the Page of Cups that this is a time for you to take that risk, take that gamble, take that step that you may have been hesitating about. Now is the time to trust that the universe will have your back. You will land safely. And this definitely is a time to explore some great ideas that you've had. Maybe I think that in and of itself is what the leap is about. You've been fomenting some ideas or your intuition has been trying to nudge you in a particular direction, and now you've decided it's the time to take that leap. However, there are people around you that may have some jealousies, some resentments that may be difficult to work with that aren't necessarily looking out for you. They are looking out for themselves. So be careful, be wise. Perhaps if you can do, your best working on your own this week, and maybe, that might be the safest bet. But if you have to work with others, just make sure, they're working with your best interests in mind. And when I say that, also make sure you are taking care of those around you who are helping you so they do not, and give credit where credit's due, so they do not resent you. And finally, by week's end, you are on your way. You are on your way to completion. It's almost a sure thing. Maybe just a little bit more work needs to be done, and you'll be on to the next adventure. Woo! Good luck, water signs. Oh boy, well, hey. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Let's aim high this week, and let's see what the universe has in store for you. All right. right. Uh-oh. Well, we can't all be having great weeks, can we? All right, but no worries here. Your focus for the week ahead is, hey, maybe it's time to take a little vacation. Maybe it's time to put some of the stress and worries of everyday life to the side for a while and do a little bit of self-care, whatever form that takes for you in the workplace. Maybe it just indicates going out for some relaxing lunches, going to a place you like to eat at, or taking a walk, clearing, the day from you. Whatever the case may be, this is a time for self-care. This is a time to take care of you. And, I would say right now, this is not a time, you may be feeling a little bit blocked as part of the problem. You just can't seem to come up with new ideas or solutions to the problems. So whenever that happens, writers and artists know it's time to step back a little bit, and do something that will stir up those creative juices once more. So how best can you prepare for that focus? Well, I think the best way to prepare for that focus with the Two of Wands reversed is to reevaluate your plans. And actually, it may be time, you may find out after you've stepped away for a little bit and calmed yourself down that it's just time to start over again in some project or goal or thing that you have been working on. To maybe revise the way that you have been working at it. Something is not coming through. Something is not working right, but you can fix this. That's the good news. It is fixable, but it may just be, going back to square one, which is frustrating. I understand that. But what about people this week? I think that with the Wheel of Fortune here upright, that's an interesting card in this position. I feel that, people are willing to help you turn this around. This is about a turnaround and others, enlisting the aid of others to help you. If you can't find your way through something, if you are blocked and you really need to revisit your plans, how about running them through people who can help you? Because I feel here they will definitely look at ways to turn this situation around for you. And ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for you earth signs? By week's end, it looks as though you are holding your own. It looks as though there are some things here that are, that you have to struggle through, but you are standing on the higher ground here and the sun is at your back. And I feel here that you are holding your own. You maybe through the help of others are finally getting towards overcoming, some of the stumbling blocks that you were facing early on in the week. So a positive ending for you as well. Let's take a look at this. You have the Empress reversed here, which means it's a time for self-care, maybe taking a step back. Hey, and if you're not feeling well, how about taking a sick day? Don't work when you're sick. And it might be part of the reasons why you're feeling blocked and maybe your energy reserves are low, maybe your intuition or your creative juices just aren't flowing, you're not connecting. And you need them right now because some of your plans have not been working for you and you have to try to revise or reevaluate what's not working and how to fix it. That's where others can help you. The Wheel is saying here you'd be very lucky, and maybe what it also indicates is, remember, we had that 4-leaf clover here, earth signs, so it might indicate that you might run into the right person at the right time who's going to give you the right advice to turn this whole thing around. So ultimately, by week's end, you seem to be on top of it all once more, and you are holding your own, even though it might be just a little bit of a struggle pulling it back together. There you are. You're in a much better position by week's end. So don't stress it too much, earth signs. Wow. That's what I have for you. And even though earth signs have a little bit more of a challenge than everybody else, I'd like to say that I think everybody wins this week. This just seems like a really great week for most of us, and I wish you all success getting through. So, just want to remind everybody, don't forget our shows. Don't forget Mr. O's show, Goth Tarot, every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. He will tell you how to address some of the shadow issues that we all have to face. And on Fridays, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mr. O presents his emotional exchanges where he talks about love, romance, partnerships, just those emotional areas of your life. And finally, happy hours on Saturdays. We have such a great time at happy hour, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come and get a single card positive message from Spirit. Don't forget, this is TFT's anniversary month. We're celebrating the completion of 3 years, the start of our 4th year. We have giveaways. We've already given away 2 readings. We have more coming. So stay tuned. Be a part of the excitement here. Love to read for you. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.